For centuries, Africa's wealth has been plundered by foreign interests, while the people living on lands rich in gold, diamonds, and oil have remained economically marginalized. But the tides are shifting. Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traoré, is leading a revolution that puts his nation's resources back into the hands of its own people. His latest move? Producing Burkina Faso's first locally refined gold bars, marking a historic step toward true economic independence. This is the kind of progress that Western media refuses to highlight. Instead of acknowledging Africa's rise, they focus on images of poverty and conflict. But as someone who left the United States to make Ghana my home, I see firsthand the powerful transformation happening across West Africa. This is about more than gold. It's about liberation. Burkina Faso reclaims its gold industry. 2 years ago, President Traoré made a bold declaration: soon the factories will rise. And he wasn't speaking in vain. Burkina Faso first demonstrated its commitment to self-reliance by launching a tomato processing plant, proving that industrialization in agriculture was possible. Now they've taken an even greater step by establishing a gold refinery and producing the nation's first ever domestically refined gold bars. This achievement is monumental. While Africa holds some of the world's richest gold reserves, most of its nations lack control over their own mining operations. Western corporations, from Canada to France, have dominated Africa's gold sector for decades, extracting massive profits while local communities remain impoverished. But under Traoré's leadership, Burkina Faso is ending this cycle of exploitation. On January 23, 2024, Traoré inaugurated the country's first waste processing plant for mining residues. No longer will Burkina Faso ship its raw gold overseas for processing. Local technology and expertise are now being harnessed to ensure the nation benefits directly from its resources. Breaking free from the CFA franc, a step toward financial autonomy. The CFA franc has long been a tool of French economic control in West Africa. For decades, nations like Burkina Faso were forced to keep a significant portion of their reserves in French banks, allowing Europe, not Africa, to dictate their financial future. Traoré is putting an end to this dependency. Burkina Faso has now established its own treasury deposit bank, ensuring that its financial reserves remain under national control. With gold now being refined within its own borders, the country is better positioned to hedge against external financial pressures. This is how nations break free from economic slavery, dismantling foreign and terrorist control over gold mines. For years, foreign mining corporations and terrorist groups have siphoned wealth from Burkina Faso's gold sector. Western companies, such as Canada's Roxgold and Endeavour Mining, have extracted gold at rock-bottom costs while the nation saw little benefit. At the same time, jihadist groups took advantage of artisanal mining to finance their operations. Traoré took decisive action. In 2023, he banned the export of unprocessed gold, ensuring that all refining happens within Burkina Faso. In February 2024, he suspended artisanal gold exports, cutting off illegal smuggling routes that funneled wealth to terrorists. In November 2023, he launched the construction of Burkina Faso's first national gold refinery, guaranteeing full national control over this vital resource. These measures ensure that Burkina Faso's wealth will remain in Burkina Faso. A new era for Africa's economic independence. Traoré's actions resonate far beyond Burkina Faso. They send a powerful message to all of Africa. It's time to take back control. For centuries, European and Western powers have amassed wealth by exploiting Africa's resources, while Africans themselves were denied the right to economic self-determination. Now leaders like Ibrahim Traoré are proving that this paradigm can change. If Burkina Faso can break free, so can Mali, Guinea, Niger, Ghana, and every other resource-rich African nation. This is what real Pan-Africanism looks like. Why Western media won't report this, but we will. Let's be honest, you won't see CNN, BBC, or other mainstream Western outlets covering this story. Why? Because it challenges the narrative they have carefully crafted, one that portrays Africa as a continent of dependency, corruption, and chaos. But the truth is undeniable. Africa is rising. I left the United States to make Ghana my home because I recognize this transformation. Black people don't need to beg the West for opportunities. We need to reclaim what is rightfully ours. I share this story because I want my brothers and sisters in the diaspora to see what's happening. Don't believe the lies they tell you. If you're still uncertain about Africa's future, it's time to wake up.